He was ruined. All he knew was Louisiana rice mills, back-breaking cotton fields, and a father who broke his back, conjuring up reasons to beat him down. This is the love that he promised my mother at the altar. And he was faithful to break and alter her. He and me are said to have been identical from the very day I was pushed out. He, named Jesse James Lee. Mom called me Jessica Jane. He named me Joyce Nicole after his mistress, who stole his soft heart past his hard flesh, busted open using my mother's battered broken bones. He, only having enough love for the Joyce he named me after, left me with a shattered mother, a whore's name, and a void for a male role model. It's a crying shame how cyclical the universe is. That's exactly who I married. He was ruined. The oldest son of 3, 2 dope fiends for parents. One more chance, Joyce, just one more. Seemed to be our doorbell ring. Rings, bracelets, money, and he would all of a sudden disappear. But only he would return with eyes looking like fragile glass, reminding me of my heart before he numbed it to stone. I'll never leave you alone. He threatens me after being exhausted and chasing me from state to state. So high he couldn't see that leaving me alone required having had been there, and he never showed up. He was too busy being his parents and my void. I left him, divorced for 2 years when I met him, but he was ruined. Abandoned as a child in a crack house, cracked and broke the cycle of addiction and my heart just because he existed and I was lonely. He was the first man to love God and never used that to own me. He became my addiction. But Jesus seemed to be his, so I passed. But I stayed choosing voids, waiting for the visual manifestation of he, my Genesis, who covered the deep of my face since the beginning. He, the dark space that seemed to be there just for the purpose of removal. He, the empty space that only made room for God to speak. But why am I expecting from him? He was ruined. Down before birth like Pharaoh and Judas. His heart hardened without choice. Used, torn, and tormented as fate's pawn to torment me. Just so that I could stand here and be a whole me in spite of he.